Magicast. So let's talk Magicast. So Magicast is getting into people's hands. So that's why I kind of wanted to bring this up. Because we're starting to see listings of actual cards. Okay, that's interesting. I don't really have a strong opinion either way on the art, guys. I really think it's about the artist, not so much the art and the card itself. Like if it's a Mothman, things like that. Matt, did you have a thought about the art?
Can you give me the sold items?
I was not gonna, because it's gonna be a lot of boxes. I don't want to pull it up quite yet.
Well, I'm just kind of curious what the boxes are reselling for too.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna get to next. Yeah, they're selling quite nicely.
So these are what, $20 a pop?
Yeah, $20 a pops, guys.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if I don't see any sort of reasonable value in opening these things, I'm perfectly fine selling the sealed boxes as long as they maintain relatively that same level of value.
You bought 2 of them. I mean,
I don't know what I can pull. Is the thing. I haven't seen. Does anyone know like if there's a chase card in this? Like I saw.
Well, that's what we were kind of. Let's show that again. So here are these ones that we have listed. So here's the Chaos Crystal, right? It's it's a Bitsy Spider or something like that. I don't know.
It looks like Mars Attacks, the brain of Mars Attacks, a little alien.
Yeah, I can go with that.
It's not my best analogy, but
yeah, I can go with that for sure. Jeff, time for you guys to make me some dollars. Absolutely, we're gonna make everybody money today. There's no doubt in that. But the Chaos Crystal / question.
So I did notice, and someone brought this up in the Discord. Like, are these the first cards that have stuff over the borders?
Yeah, I think it's to make them stand out. Are these playable, or are these kind of BS?
I don't know.
Do you guys know? I think it probably is playable. Well, I guess why wouldn't it not be? Why would it not be?
That's true. Everything they've put out has been playable from outside of the top cards.
On Neptune. Anyone find a checklist? I didn't even look for one, to be honest. But we will. And hopefully we can find one for Friday. That's a great one. Yeah, we'll look for that and post in the Discord or something. We'll take a look. 6 boxes of Magicast.
Okay.
That killer, man, I would sell those. What do you think? Would you sell 6?
Find 6?
6 for like 300 and just walk away with your profit and just say see you later?
So we've talked about on the show a lot of rolling profits over.
Yeah, right.
I don't think there's anything that and granted, I could be wrong. This is really early. I don't see anything that valuable that can be pulled out of this. We see a Mothman for $25. What? It's a reverse. What? How much time is left on that thing? 7 hours. Okay, so let's just call that a $30 card. A full hollow Mothman, maybe twice that. So maybe best case scenario, and I'm spitballing here, $60 card, and that's the best case scenario. Like, if I feel like I can sell a single box for that amount or close to it, why would I not do that? Knowing that I could do that, in this case, 6 times, take that money and roll it over to something that I know I can make more money off of.
Yeah.
Like, I've talked about being risk averse personally. Sometimes I don't do that because, like, the Hot Wheels packs, like, the urge to rip is just too high. ABR. Always be ripping.
Yeah, always be ripping. Absolutely. Yeah. And Danny, I'm kind of clicking through those cards on the Discord. Do any of those, and I'll ask the chat, do any of those, if you're on the Discord, take a look at the Discord, you can see the cards. Do any of them stand out more than a full hollow Mothman? I mean, I think that's what you're going to be looking for. And here's the full hollow one. That's actually a nice looking card. I mean, I don't want to get too much over it.
No, it looks perfectly fine. I like it. Yeah, I like the look of it.
You know.
But what's the staying power over something like this going to be? Because this isn't like a real... Is this even like a real set in the same way that Wilderness and Nightfall are?
This is a promo set, right?
It's a promo set. And I feel like we've seen enough promo releases where like they will be hot at first and then they'll dip. I'm not saying it's going to happen with this one, but it's more than likely that it would, right? Are people going to want these long term over...
Maybe this one where you got Aoki and the team.
Oh, a little team picture? That's not bad.
That's not a bad one. That's the only one I could think of just because it's different.
Are we in that team picture?
No. Did not make the team picture. But only because it's different. That's one I would kind of think of. That maybe might drive some. And this is an interesting auction. Check this tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, right? I would like to see what like some of this stuff tops out at because I bought these things almost out of curiosity. And I think in a lot of cases with MetaZoo, we all have a fear of missing out. In this case, it was $20. I've spent enough. Yeah. I bought enough crap from MetaZoo for $20 that this is not. This is a drop in the bucket.
Do you want me to get the wrapping paper out?
Well, I have 6 rolls of it in my closet. Don't worry.
You know what? Okay, we got the gifts to send out from our anniversary show.
Anyone want wrapping paper?
Maybe I should give everyone like a little piece of wrapping paper.
I can confirm that I will be not be wrapping any Hanukkah presents with MetaZoo Christmas wrapping paper.
Well, not all of them are Christmas. Some of them have.
You're right. Some of them are more neutral. You're right. Some of them are neutral.
But Ninja of Triton, I would have gotten a release over this one. You regret it. Hey, just sell the boxes right away. Don't even open it. And just move on. Yeah. Wash your hands from it. Hey, take your profit.
Yeah.
Even if you're kind of not as high as this, maybe it goes down the next week. Maybe you're not getting 50, 60 bucks. Maybe you're getting 40 bucks.
I would still do that. If I can sell it for 45 after fees, I get close to doubling my money. Like, that's no different from like some of the crappy Hot Wheels we bought that didn't do as well as we thought.
I wouldn't worry about it. This isn't something you're really going to be like, oh, I'm going to lose my shirt on it. Nah, you'll probably break even at worst. At worst, you're going to break even. It's going to just be a pain in your ass, right?
1,250 of each card printed.
1,250 of each card printed. That's great. Because you look at some of those, like the New York Comic Con was like, what, 2,500 and stuff like that. Some of those numbered cards. So that's just nice. That's a nice one. Some of the other promos wasn't. See, I don't remember the Christmas print. I'd have to look it up. I don't want to guess at it. I thought the Christmas print was much higher.
And I think it was too.
And I want to say the initial Halloween releases were awesome because they were very little because that was like during the Kickstarter time. But the re-releases. Maybe those might be in line with it. I'm just not sure.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm out. I think on opening these.
All right.
As long as and some of it comes down to what the prices are when I get them. Mine shipped, so who knows? Like, if it comes down to like $35 for a sealed box, then I may as well just open it at that point.
Yeah. Christmas print was $50K. Okay, so Christmas was $50K, and that was a weird amount of cards. Wasn't it like 30 or something weird?
Yeah, it was.
5 sets of 6 or something?
Yeah, it was something
like
odd.
Open mind because they beat up Bubble Mailer. Then, you know what? The beat up ones are the best ones. Damn, which I'm with you. And it's hard not to rip. I mean, if I got a full Hollow Chaos Crystal or Mothman, I think I got something really nice. I'd be happy about it. And this April Fool's one, I think there's something
a really good one,
different to it. And the Unrefined Chaos Crystal, that's pretty cool.
That's cool. And that's that hasn't existed. Like, I see the appeal of that. Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, and this doesn't exist. There you go. But I guess it's a.
Let me see that team picture one again.
There you go.
All right, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Nah, it's not.
I don't hate on it.
I kind of like. I wish we had a card like that.
Tanner been on yet? Okay, guys. Oh yeah, we should give an update on
yeah.
Tanner. Yeah. Oh geez,
So,
we didn't start off with that. We should have said that in the beginning, but we will. Let's bring it up now.
You want to bring it up now? Okay, so we were supposed to have Tanner on today, but because we wanted to give Tanner the best interview experience possible.
Isn't it better when I think it's better when all three of us are together? Because that interview with Hutch went really well, and that's kind of I'd like to replicate that again. And you paid for the auction. Let's give him the best interview we can, right?
And we would do that for anyone. I think anyone that would be so fortunate and kind as to bid on our open packs with Dave signing just random garbage on it.
Oh,
we want to do right by them.
Yeah,
and doing right by them is giving them the full TRL experience, and that includes Doug. We can't do without it.
And I think next, absolutely, we can't do without Doug. And Doug might be on a video call if we have to. It's just how things are, but he has to be a part of it. It's just part of the deal. It would make it a lot better, even though I think he had a lot of good questions. I'm excited about it.
I was ready. If we had to go today, I was ready.
There's a lot to ask. Industry stuff. I'm interested in. I'm kind of interested in that sort of stuff. I think everyone should look at MetaZoo going public next year. You should look at that sort of stuff. It's all very interesting. I think there's something.
I don't know if we need Doug for the hard-hitting questions. He just asks them better. Or maybe they respect him more than they respect me. Which is not.
And I'm out the window. I mean, I'm not respected at all.
Well, I respect you, Mark.
That's part of being customer service. You gotta.
We're white collar guys, you and I. People should respect us.
People. Yeah, right.
So that's right.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna postpone Tanner's interview to next week. He said that he has a decent amount of stuff going on with leading up to the release of his Kickstarter. So it worked better for everyone involved. So I would expect that to happen maybe next week. Next week, probably. So
Monday or Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll keep everyone posted.
It would be Friday.
Yeah, we'll keep everyone posted with that.
It'll be a lot of fun because the Kickstarter's coming up. The exact date and everything.
15th. Yeah.
So it's kind of times it better. So there you go. It'd be cool. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tanner seems like a really cool dude, and he's got a lot of interesting thoughts. So.
And it's also part of the show. I also am just kind of interested in learning about people who watch our show. And you're a genius making this buy. I want to know, how'd you learn so much?
As I was talking to him a little bit more leading up to this morning, leading up to the show today, like I got some really funny insight, or not funny, but cool insight as kind of like everything that he's done to like put this thing together and kind of where he's at. So
That's great.
I think you guys are gonna like it.
Because I'm interested about kind of that sort of stuff a little bit, but besides that, it's just kind of interested to know their collecting background too, because that's what the show's about, is like what you get into collecting and things like that. So it's not gonna be too much. I don't want to get too hung up on cryptic, because we're gonna talk about all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna be all over the place, folks. So there you go, and hopefully. We can get him to say pull the big one. I mean, I could add him to the intro. We watch Hutch.
In some cases, we don't even need to tell them. They just they've always wanted to say it.
Yeah, if Hutch is out there, I don't know, he disappeared. But thank you for the intro. He's off the intro now. We lost Hutch.
Hutch was a great first interview, and I think he's moved on to greener pastures, I guess.
Yeah. We need to start preparing for the TRL holiday calendar. You're just gonna be Matt and Dave.
If it's just cats and
it's just gonna be Dave calendar.
Dave calendar.
You want a Dave calendar?
Oh, there's Steven. Steven, welcome to the chat.
Magicast is selling well. The individuals, we will see what happens. Darjek, what's up, man? Welcome. We were just talking Magicast. That's really it. But the boxes are selling great. So, if you're unsure about it, sell the box right away. Don't drag your feet. Sell it.
The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna get.
And you know what? Getting $50 per box after fees and stuff, it's gonna be less. But I think you're gonna be happy with that. If you got a couple boxes, take your money, take your profit, do something else. Don't worry about it.
Gee. Raph, you crazy cat.
Yeah. No, there you go. That's funny. I know.
It is like being friends with your gym teacher. Well, in a platonic way, maybe.
But here we go. So Magicast, guys, I would sell it.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning to.
But at the same time, if you bought several, I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping some for your collection. But I think you might want to buy these individuals. Just do it. Just don't mess around. Just scoop it up.
Mm-hmm. I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
If you have enough where you can sell enough to kind of make a lot of your money back, then rip a couple for yourself. Take care of number one. Especially if you're Dave, always look out for number one.
Yeah, right? There you go. MetaZoo crew. Bought 5. Perfect. Hey. I think that's great. You're a solid thing. I don't like the poop on it, but whatever.
It's a little off-putting, but, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
And I just noticed this, the traits on the far left, they upgraded them. All the animations are slightly different.
Really?
Yeah, so that's not what Flight was, and that's not
interesting.
Is that Fear? I'm not sure. But it looks like they're slightly different.
Mark, much like my bumper sticker in high school, I have no fear.
Oh. The no fear? Did you have a no fear shirt with the Tasmanian devil on it?
No, I wish I did.
Because if you
I had nothing but big dog shirts. Remember big dog shirts?
No, I do remember big dog shirts. How did you wear a big dog shirt?
I didn't have one. I wish I did, though. You can't be my size and wear a big dog shirt. Come on.
Down to your ankles, dude.
That'd be a night shirt. Yeah.
Matt put a great picture of the Discord of our Halloween picture.
Yeah.
Of
when we were the guys from Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson in Starsky and Hutch, when they dressed up as Maury Finkel, the Light Fixture King, and Maury Finkel Fixtures and Shakes McGinty.
Shakes McGinty, yeah, that was his name. Shakes McGinty. Oh, jeez, that was a good time.
That was a good time, yeah.
Almost won the costume contest.
Yeah.
Who did we lose to? I don't even know.
I don't remember. That was for trivia.
Yeah, and it was a popularity contest. Really, they were just cheering for their.
And people do not like us in trivia. We were hated.
We always win.
Because we always win. Yeah.
All right, so Magicast, there you go. That's kind of our opinion on it, guys. Keep an eye on these individuals. They might take off, but right now it looks like they're kind of stagnant. So it's early. It's so early. Who knows? But if you got those packs, if you're worried about it, sell them. Let's go to MetaZoo Wilderness, because that's the other thing you're starting to see more and more listings, more and more getting in people's hands. And like Doug used to do, let's talk about it. The number listed and number sold. It's a little early, but you get 2,000 plus listed. We check our solds.
It was good. You might have to click it again sometimes.
Sometimes it needs a little.
There you go.
1,000 plus sold. So that's nice. You're going through it, halfway through what is it? Is that every month? Mm-hmm. So there you go. So that's really nice, but it's early, so I kind of get that there's tons of boxes in it and all that. Yes, so it's probably
the fact that people are buying the singles, for what looks like decent prices off the bat.
It's a good sign. Yeah. So you see some kind of different listings. People are starting to get things up, and you're seeing people starting to pick things up. But let's look at the solds. And here you go. Yeah, some decent stuff. Stone Man, $25.
If you can get a full hollow or sell a full hollow for $20, like. I think you're doing okay like that. I mean, this isn't going to be Cryptid Nation, but there was a period of time where Cryptid Nation full houses were
Yeah, and here's
all
the messed up prism aura. So there you go. You see, it's all background's all screwed up, right?
What's the deal with that?
The background, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
You see how it's all screwed up? Yeah. So it's like an error
Oh,
code.
misprint. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if there's any additional value. But...
Someone's paying more.
Someone.
I don't know. It sold for $150. So you see some boxes. And here you go, guys. These cheaper cards. So, selling a few cards for $5 here and there. I mean, you're getting 36 packs. You got 36, half of them maybe. I don't know. What was the ratio? I haven't really checked the ratios. But let's say you got
for Wilderness?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Does anyone know kind of what the ratio of full hollow to reverse hollow is supposed to be in this box or for packs?
Well, I think it's supposed to be the regular, but I don't know if it's normal for booster boxes. If it's like how
like for Crypto Nation, it's supposed to be like a 2-to-1 split sort of thing.
Yeah, and how the spellbooks came out like shitty, but the booster boxes were loaded.
Interesting.
I'm just unsure if it's still the same. I haven't really looked. Reverse hollow heavy.
Oh, fuck me.
Really?
Huh.
Hey guys, if that's true,
then
if that's true,
if that's for only boosters,
Starjack,
then...
I'll take a closer look, but I would buy spellbooks right now. I wouldn't hesitate.
Full house got to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? The spellbook does have some little extra cost because you get that extra crap in it.
But you can sell that extra crap.
Yeah. And I am the coin king. I do have lots of coins.
Well, if anyone knows your Discord.
If anyone knows my Discord
avatar,
I think it's my Twitch avatar too. So you ever come across somebody throwing some coins in the air?
I feel like I should change mine. Mine's outdated, but can I really change it?
I need to change mine too. But I don't know. I think, guys, these kind of selling, these, with Bigfoot obviously is what you want.
$72, that's not bad. It's good money if you can get it. Mm-hmm. That's more than a full hollow Mothman wool from Nightfall.
And here you go. Here's your spellbook, $40.
It's well mixed, true random this time. Okay, so
it's well mixed. Great. That's great because it's really gonna help the spellbooks. I think people beat the shit out of them, and they're not that bad. You get 10 packs, man. You get the coin, and you get a playing mat, and is that it? Am I missing anything? Do you get a promo?
Is there a sealed promo?
I believe you get a sealed promo, but I don't know if there's still a sealed promo in Wilderness. I assume so. I'm just not 100% sure. We'll check that. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I think these Prism Auras look great. I think that's kind of what you want.
You get a promo. Okay. Did you buy a box, Mark, or no? You're still waiting it out.
No, I am going to buy a box.
Okay.
You may fatigue this aura page at any time to generate one aura of any type. So any type's kind of interesting if you're someone who plays a mixed deck. That's why I kind of like this. 2 per spell book. This is a very playable card. Mm-hmm. So Pepper DeLuca. I met Pepper. Got his autograph. It
seemed like a nice guy.
It's over your shoulder. The Pepper autograph. Jeff actually framed it.
Oh yeah.
You wanna,
there it is. Hold on.
Want to show it off?
Hold please.
Man.
There we go. There we go.
That's Pepper, Afton, and
so it's going to be in the bottom corners, you can kind of see.
Yeah, and Pepper's the one with the square around it.
Yeah. Right. Hold on. Let me get my monkey fingers over there.
Pepper's is... so
Pepper,
yeah, that's Pepper, that's Afton, and then there's Jet, the other one. Yep. Those were the 3 that were at Crypticon. So we had them all sign the Crypticon promo. I can't put this back up. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's a cool card to have. But there you go. I think Pepper makes good stuff. Takes up 1% of the card. No, that's pretty cool. But yeah, here it is. You remember the other one looked all fucked up? This is how it looks.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So there you go. So I don't know. I think Wilderness is solid, man. I really think they're starting off pretty good. You got some chase cards. You have the golden ticket. Sales look good. Yeah, a lot of these are boxes, okay, but so far so good.
This looks like a much healthier release than Nightfall.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're not feeling screwed if you bought.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The values of the singles on this seem to align with the value of the box, like the price you pay for the box, and you feel like you could probably get some stuff in return.
If you get lucky, right?
If you get lucky, yeah.
If you don't get lucky, well, at least you're not out like $300 in a Nightfall box.
Poor people. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Anything else? Any other thoughts on Wilderness, guys? Or anything else, man?
Just me personally, I'm still not going to buy.
Fair enough.
Well, unless the values come down. But at the same time, if the values of the boxes come down, then am I going to want to buy if it tanks that much? But I'm happy for MetaZoo. I'm happy that this seems to be doing well. I've just kind of made a promise to myself to not buy any MetaZoo stuff and 3 days ago I did. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. There is something about that. Like you have so much of an older set, or you've spent already enough. You don't need to spend more, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Like because we do own a lot of MetaZoo.
We do own a lot of MetaZoo.
You know, so it's kind of like, do you need the fourth set if I own a lot of the first set?
Probably not.
Fair to say no. And I'll let you guys in a little inside baseball. Baseball for everybody here. This is Mark's little inside baseball. So we have a how to play MetaZoo YouTube video. All right. So we could obviously see how it does. And since the 250K tournament has been released, it is done better.
That's your time. That's your video, Mark. That's your time to shine.
So I don't know what to say about that except for it's done something. You know, I can see it by the views. And I can see it by the strategy videos we have, too, because we have a couple strategy videos.
They did not help me because I didn't win a single game we played.
No, but they're still good. They still, like, I have one strategy. It hasn't had this downvote yet. Everyone loves it. So.
Well, didn't YouTube get rid of the downvotes?
But we can see them.
Oh, we can. I gotcha. Oh, that's the true inside
baseball. If you
baseball.
guys dislike our video, I can see it. Gotcha. You guys won't know it, but I can see it.
I hear you.
So there's a little inside baseball for you. I can see that thing. And so people are watching more strategy videos and how to play videos.
Gotcha. That was a good video you made, though, Mark.
I think it's a great video.
Well, that's what makes it good, is that you speak to the layperson.
Yeah.
The people that are fresh.
Yeah, you guys want to do Mark a favor. Go ahead and check out the How to Play MetaZoo video.
Well, if you want to do us a real favor, you just subscribe. But
well, absolutely. Follow and subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, go ahead and just go there and just throw a comment and say, hey, nice video, man. Thanks. You don't even have to watch it.
Can I say that to you? Is that good enough if I say
you got to comment.
Oh, okay.
You got to comment and give it a thumbs up. Say, hey, man.
All right.
I don't know. I think it's one of the better videos because it doesn't really go through every detail because it's too fucking minute. It just gives you the basics on how to play, and you're going to figure out everything after that 20 minutes or whatever. So, give it a like. There you go. Or throw a funny comment in there. What should be a funny comment? What should we have in comment? Something that, some sort of inside baseball.
Like a comment that everyone would make if they're in this chat and they hear. Number one time?
Number one time. Just say number one time.
We'll know what it means.
In my phone skin. Oh no, he's
he's talking to Steven.
No. Crypto Museum. It got cut off. He sent it to somebody named Crypto.
Whoever is at Crypto.
Speaking of crypto, guys, I think that's gonna be. Are we gonna? Well, we'll let people. Should we get into the Funko prices and stuff like that?
I don't see why not. We're here.
We're here. Let's get into it, guys. So, MetaZoo Wilderness, MetaZoo, all that stuff. Oh, let's really quick. Let's just do the sorcery. Do we have to do? I know we already talked about the sorcery and game stuff. I just wanted to show. It always cracks me up because I was like, oh, let me type how much money they made. And I started typing this. That's not right.
They made $1.7 million in 2 days.
I'm like, no. That's New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
Don't get.
It's not the same.
So it is still. You can see if you go to camp. No, does it even show it? No. I don't even know what exchange rate they're going to use.
We may have to.
Maybe they wait. Maybe they put it this way because the exchange rate is going to be the day of they do it. So the exchange rate's in 20 days. So
plus 5.7 million looks like a lot more than $4 million,
right? Absolutely. So let's look at a top chart. So Matt, we wanted to talk. Oh, should we bring up? Oh well, here. Let's talk about what we're talking about first. Let's just talk about Scooby-Doo. What it was.
Okay.
So guys, on the digital Funko stuff, we still have Scooby-Doo as the latest one. Rumors are
you got an inside rumor, Mark?
that Batman's next.
Oh yeah,
right. That's the rumor.
Okay.
So I've been kind of checking this, kind of like the other ones came kind of quick back to back, but
so it was what between Transformers and Scooby? It was 3 weeks.
I think it was the last. Was it 2?
Maybe it was 2 weeks. Either way, so how long ago did Scooby drop? 2 weeks ago? It's like the 23rd of March or something like that.
This one sold. Do you have a drop date? Just says sold out. You jerks.
Well, let's say that on the Atomic Hub.
No, it won't. What do you say? You jerks. All right. No, it was 2 weeks between them. It was 2 weeks between them. It was 2 weeks between these two. So I think it'll be a month between this one and the next one, right? So it was 1 week for the announcement, and then it dropped a week after that, right?
I think that's right. I remember the announcement that Scooby was coming was
March
like a week after
for Transformers, and then this was the third, or this was.
It was like the 3rd or 28th or something like that, wasn't it?
The 29th?
29th. There you go. So 2 weeks. Okay.
So 2 weeks. So I would expect the next one to be so like the 12th or 19th.
So we
we're
may
gonna
get
have
an
it. So we might get an
announcement
announcement
next
the
week or
8th
this
or the
week.
15th. This is I don't know if Easter's that big of a holiday, but
Not to me.
know,
I get the day off, but I don't celebrate it.
Easter next week. So I don't know if they care, but it doesn't really matter because this is a Tuesday thing. So who gives a shit?
Okay, Mark. So let me ask you this then. If it is Batman,
Yes.
what are your predictions on the performance of that compared to some of the recent ones we've seen? Do you think that'll be the biggest one to date?
It's going to depend on who they use for
Okay.
these physical Funkos.
So let me ask you. I'll let you go.
Because I think that's what's kind of driving some weirdness in the Scooby-Doo market compared to the Transformer market.
So let me ask you an additional follow-up. If let's just say they go the Scooby model where the redeemables are all villains. So you got Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Poison Ivy, or whoever, Catwoman. If that's the case and they go that route, I see this outperforming all the previous ones. That's just me personally.
Yeah, I would agree. I would think Batman villains.
Joker Grail, yeah. If they do Joker Grail, like it could be gigantic.
The villains are the coolest part of Batman, right?
Correct, and that's
besides Batman himself, right? That's
some people don't even like Batman. He's not even a superhero. He's just a hero.
Well, he does catch a lot of shit, but everyone likes the. Yeah, I think the Batman villains are pretty special, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, if they do that, yes, because I think that's why Scooby's doing so well.
Yep.
And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about. Do you want to do that one first? Can I just talk about Scooby?
Sure, why not?
Or the Transformers. Let's talk about Transformers just real quick before we get into the market movers. So guys, if you listen to us, Doug was pounding on about Devastator. Like, you need to buy fucking Devastator. Devastator is gonna be number one. Devastator's the shit. Everyone likes construction bots, like
Constructicons.
fucking shit. Sorry, Constructicons. This is what you want. And he was hammering on about it. They were selling for $87
When they first came out, yeah.
I mean, it went up kind of quickly after that, but if you got it that first day, you're selling for over $115 now. I mean, this is kind of like you just have to choose the right Funko, the right character. On the other side is Rumble, who this is Transformers. This should be huge.
Who I have, just the guy I pulled.
People just don't care for Rumble.
They don't.
It shows here, but things can change when the physical pops come out.
Yep.
Maybe we got it wrong, and Sideswipe it looks like is the same too. They're within a couple bucks.
Do we have an ad? Do we miss an ad?
I went through. We just blew right
Who
through
cares?
it, dude. We go.
Who cares?
Sub.
Ad mad.
Yeah. Make sure you
Get a
follow.
life.
Yeah. So there you go. Hamwich mentions there's been a lot of Batman Funko Pops already.
There have,
So
yeah,
that's kind of thing. I think it has to be unique.
And
So
that,
maybe
yes,
that
and
is.
that's, I think that's one of the reasons why, I can't speak to this, but I think that's one of the reasons why Transformers and Scooby maybe went with like offbeat characters, because there have been so many made of the main characters that like there'd be less appeal for another Bumblebee or another Optimus. I'm granted there is an Optimus Grail, but like same thing with Scooby-Doo. Like they could make a Scooby-Doo, a plain Scooby-Doo Funko Pop, or a Fred and Velma and all these people. So they decided to go a different route and maybe offer something that had not necessarily been out to this extent before.
Yeah.
So yes, to answer your not answer, but to further your point, like yeah, there have been much like Marvel, something that I'm a lot more familiar with than DC. There have been so many Funko Pops of all these characters, so that if they were gonna ever do that, they would have to make it different. Not necessarily better, because everyone has their favorite characters in Batman. Everyone has their favorite characters, but they would have to make it different than everything else that's already been put out.
Yeah.
To make it interesting and people want to buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, it's going to be limited edition, so that's going to drive some people there, right? So you're going to have that initially.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Scooby-Doo, Matt. And we want to talk about some movers, right?
Yeah, and not for the better.
Oh, wait, we got.
There we go. Yeah, look at that.
Movers with Matt. All right, everybody.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah. Market movers with Matt. You're welcome for that, guys. That was awesome, huh?
That's for free. That animation. That's free. How long did it take you to make that and find it, by the way?
I don't want to talk about it. So we got Scooby-Doo Funko.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about The Witch Doctor.
Yeah, so this is one that I've been keeping my eye on because I happen to pull this one and the Redbeard out of a single standard pack, which I was thrilled about because that's a $10 pack or what, $15 pack, and you pulled 2 redeemables. Like, awesome. I was thrilled. I said this at the jump that like it would be a lot better if it wasn't these 2 redeemables, because from my perspective, the ones that I pulled were the 2 least sought after ones, and based on how the market has moved on this one specifically, like I think it's a combination of things. Like, first of all, it's not like a very like unique looking character.
And here's the graph, guys. It's pretty clear.
Look at this photograph.
It's pretty clear with this graph, guys. Like, right, this orange line is dollars. These are the sales numbers, this bar. So you don't really have to worry too much about the sales numbers because they're just moving. But look, it's straight down, guys. So that's kind of the very clear.
Yeah.
The bottom fell out here. So the movers are moved down. And do you think it has a lot to do?
I think some of it does.
These soda instead of and comparing, guys, you see.
Well, just look at it from a display perspective. Displaying a physical Funko in the box
on the shelf or whatever,
compared to a fucking soda can. Like, that just, like, I'm just being blunt.
Well, you have to open the
You have
soda
to open
can
it to see the
it.
Funko. But just for display purposes, people want to keep it in the box. Like, I don't want to display this. I don't want to display the soda can. I don't care about the Witch Doctor. It's just, it's like an amalgam of all the things I don't want in a Funko. And it's just me personally.
Is there something wrong with that picture? Is that too outdated?
It's not. Yeah. I don't.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm being sensitive.
No, I agree with you.
It's just weird. I don't know.
I'm not entirely comfortable with how it looks, if I can be honest with you.
You just don't see things like that too much.
Yeah.
So maybe hanging it on your shelf, I don't know. It might just be annoying.
But if you like look at Atomic Hub and look at the performance of like all the other redeemables, like, yes, the price of wax is kind of, it's been pretty volatile over the last couple of days, so you can see the prices kind of go all over the place.
Can we take a look at wax coin price?
Please.
Who's up on this? Is this Bert? 28 cents? Is that right? Oh no.
It's been fucked, man.
So this are, guys, you should probably pull up a month or something like that. 3 months.
Yeah, looking at it over the span of a couple of days.
Here's a year. So maybe a year is even better. So just keep in mind of where we've been at wax. We're actually kind of up on the year, but yes, you could obviously see it looks not well. It's been going down. So.
Yeah. Over the last couple of days, it's not great.
So I think Bert, is it Bert who keeps us up on that?
I think so. Bert's right there. Bert, are you the crypto guy?
Yeah, you got any feeling? Where's this going, buddy? We going?
I'm kind of curious. It might have been him or Stonk. Someone it was.
Maybe it was Stonk.
I think it was Stonk. Someone was in the Discord. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
But
he'll let us know when something terrible happens. But there you go. There's your wax coin price. But that's what this is in Atomic. So this is all in wax. So that's what it means.
But if you want to go to look, just like a quick look at the trajectory of the other redeemables, like some have gone down, but this one has gone straight down. Straight down.
Let's just sort by just new.
There you go.
Or we'll just get new.
So just like Redbeard, the other one that I have, like it's okay, it's not great, it's dropped.
Just recently, but this is more, I think, has to do with wax dropping 10% overnight.
Yes, like that's been pretty steady, all things considered. It's kind of hovered around 120 or so.
Yeah. No, that's Stonks.
Yeah, Stonks.
No,
okay.
Yeah, my bad.
It could be Hubert. A little bit of
I have Discord
hard
right
work,
here.
a lot of luck.
I could click over and look at it, but that's not how I roll. And I think this has a lot to do because you could list these in wax instead of dollars.
And
and it'll just change and people will scoop it up. So I think that's just part of it. And I think there's definitely a strategy about that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you want to wait for a big dip like that and just, not sleep one night because they all seem to happen overnight.
Yeah.
I'll just put it that way. Let's take a look at the Snow Ghost. How are we doing with the Snow Ghost? Ooh, all right. Kind of flat.
And Doug called that one. Doug was on that one from the jump, is that he thought this one was going to be the one that people gravitated towards. The most recognizable, he thought, of the Scooby villains.
We fucked up. We should have listened to Doug on those.
Yes.
Well, it's not like I had $200,
I was going to say,
$300 of wax sitting around because I ended up buying so many damn packs and just got hosed, dude. So.
Yeah, if you had, at the same time, like, even if I had $150, I wouldn't have spent it on. I would wait for the coin. Like that's generally how I look at things.
Speaking of waiting for the coin, because I was with you that we should all wait for the coin because it's gonna everything's gonna go down when you wait for the coin.
You're gonna want to go to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just looking at Scotty for $1.
It's all right. We can look all day.
Redeemable.
Yeah. So they have gone down, but not nearly to the extent we thought. Like it has gone down. Some of that is wax.
This has gone down. Yep. Okay, I'm a day old on these prices, guys, because I was looking at they were still over 70.
Yeah.
This is better.
We're getting closer to where we expected.
This makes more sense to me.
Because I sold the Klingon NFT probably 2 or 3 weeks ago for like $83 or something like that. Not that I didn't want it, but I didn't think that the Klingon redeemable was going to be that sought after, because we've talked about this. We beat a dead horse on this. Is that it's not like a unique looking character. It's a type of character. It's not a singular Klingon. It's just Klingon. It's like having a plain Funko that just has human. Like
Elf.
Elf.
I'd say elf.
Yeah.
They have didn't they have a Klingon language and people like learn Klingon?
Oh yeah, you can. Certain like colleges and stuff teach that thing.
Do they still have like Star Trek conventions and stuff?
Oh, I don't know if they have Star Trek only
just
conventions.
Star Trek only ones is what I'm talking about. Because they were like the first cons, like they kind of started it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So I'm just kind of curious if they do, because they were like the OGs, just because there were so many damn Star Trek fans. They took it.
Who's a Trekkie in the chat?
Anybody can tell us, because they got knocked off a cable and then picked up on syndication because there were so many damn Trekkies. True. So there you go. The OG, fans love it, bring it back type one.
Like these are gonna come down to if you really want to get back in, and Klingon NFT is like $1.
Yeah, right.
If you want to get back in and buy a coin, like if Captain Kirk. You got Captain Kirk, right, man?
I got Captain Kirk. I'm really happy. I'd love to have another Captain Kirk, and I've been kind of keeping an eye. 120 is a little too high for me.
Same, yeah.
But do you want to know what's not high for me? Is like a $50 Klingon. Like I think I'm kind of looking at. I'm eyeing that Klingon. Maybe might send some of these guys an offer.
I may be wrong in this, but I feel like it would be really, really difficult to sell a physical Funko out of all these recent releases, like maybe post Bob Ross, a physical Funko for less than like $90, $100. Even the crappy ones, like even that Witch Doctor one, I don't think I could sell that for less than $100. I think it's an easy $100.
I think you drag your feet on it too, because I think if people are upset about the NFTs and stuff, give it a couple years. It's still going to be limited.
It's still going to be limited, right?
They'll know.
And people are always going to fuck up. They're going to burn things and not get it. Yeah.
Bert's saying Tanner's a Trekkie.
Okay, that's one more thing to talk about.
I'll ask him what he thinks about these, because I don't know. I think this is interesting. And one thing I really haven't got into, but now that we're far enough along, let's talk about it. I think these black lights are the shit.
Yeah.
I think these will sell better. I think these will look better. You'll be able to take a picture with a black light over it, even in the packaging, because it's going to have the plastic. You're going to see through it. It's going to be fine. I just think there's just so much to make these black lights better. Like to make them better additions and everything else. So, I think if you got... The only thing I don't know if I really want to spend $300 for a damn Spock, but we'll see what Spock is now. But I think a full set of these over a black light, oh shit.
Yikes.
Would be a easy sell. I really think so, just because it's going to look so good. But
that doesn't feel like that was less than what the redeem or the NFT was selling for.
That's the same price. That's the same price. All
right.
Geez.
Oh, and Funko does have free shipping, which is nice. Like Hot Wheels is just making money hand over fist.
Unless you're international. I think someone was saying international they had to pay for the Funko.
Funko only cares about America, I guess.
Funko's patriotic.
Never said that.
4th of July Funkos. I still have the most patriotic card.
Oh yeah, that Emma Smith.
There we go.
Most patriotic player, the most patriotic team, probably.
So you got, what do you got for your collection? Just funny Emmitt Smith cards, like the Dallas Cowboys. You got the U.S. flag. I mean, this is like the giant.
Those colors don't run, Mark. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a funny card to me. I think it's great.
Salute the stars and bars on that one.
I think it's just hilarious. I love it. Yep. Any more things on Funko you want to look at? Any other thoughts on your mind with the Funko stuff? Because guys, we have the Star Trek has till the 30th of April. You need to redeem those coins. So those prices will crash in 25 days. So keep that in mind. Don't go buying them next month.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah.
Stick to the rivers you're used to and lakes.
I learned a lot from that song.
Yes.
About a lot of things.
All Left Eye, T-Boz.
Chili,
all of them.
All three of them. Yeah.
I actually did one of my early book reports.
I love it. I love this already.
5th grade music class on TLC.
I had that
because
CD.
they just had the CD just came out.
Crazy, Sexy, Cool. We all remember that one.
Yeah, and so there you go. It was like a group project. It was hilarious, dude.
Here's a funny side story about that album. I had it. I was in like 6th grade or something like that, maybe 5th grade. I had the CD. My sister wanted to listen to it. I charged her $0.25 every time she wanted to listen to it.
Did you spend it at the gumball machine at Toys R Us?
I think I got 50 cents out of it. I went to like Jewel and put it in the little gumball machine.
Wow, Toys R Us was the shit because you'd be able to use the 75-cent gumball machine, get the giant jawbreaker or whatever. I don't know if you guys had that in your neighborhood. That was big time, dude. The 75-cent gumball machine.
That was a big dog. Early green sucker move. That's exactly. That put me on the path to where I am now.
Charging your sister to listen to music.
Yeah.
And now you're giving away advice for free.
That's redemption. It's a true redemption story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, he's making a full circle here, guys.
Does that make me a hero? It's not for me to say.
You might want to wear a cape.
Do you have one?
We can make one. We can make one real quick.
Jeff, digital cape at least?
A digital cape with Jeff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But what we will do, superhero-like, is we will be sending out all the polls you guys got from our anniversary.
At some point, yeah. We have it all separated.
It's gonna be this weekend probably. That's what we're looking at, just because everything got kind of messed up. So, but there you go. And
but we got an in with the mailman now, so we'll be. Don't even worry about it. We probably don't even have to pay postage.
Oh god.
Just a wink and a handshake, and they'll get there.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll get there.
Yeah, maybe that'll work out. But no, we'll get that going, guys. And if you guys don't want what you have, let us know, and we'll figure out something.
Yeah, a couple people have reached out to me and said they're like, "Hey, I think it was Hendo because he's in New Zealand. He's like, don't even worry about it, man."
Some people just got some bad pulls.
Everyone wants that 10-cent coupon.
Oh,
Jay Pone's gonna keep that for himself, probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to use that. I mean, take that to a store when you go to a baseball game and be like, start fighting with the person there if they don't accept it. Here's the Bob Ross paint can, the Bob Ross palette. The Bob Ross is the other one that looks nice.
Yeah.
So.
And that's unique. Like, have we seen? I mean, obviously, like that's specific to like him being an artist, but like that's unique. There's no other Funkos that have been released that look like that, to my knowledge. From outside of that set, at least.
It's called the Splatter. Yeah. And here's the what's interesting. The Grail. It's very clean. Totally different. But everyone knows the Bob Ross hate. So I don't want to, get too much into it. But a lot of people don't collect the stuff. They don't like to buy his stuff. So whatever. It is what it is. Just part of the market.
Superheroes don't wear capes. You're right, Jeff.
It's
correct.
They get caught in the in things. So you shouldn't wear a cape.
Brolic, did you got the set of the Bob Ross set? That should be a pretty nice one if that's the case.
You get the set? Oh, of these, yeah. Oh, awesome.
Good for you,
that's
man.
really good. Here you go, guys. One thing I did, and I don't know, I got hosed on Transformers.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, with the packs you're saying.
So what I did is, guys, early on, I bought all the most rare ones, very early on. And so I have all those, I have rare through Epic all done. So all I need to do is clean up the commons and uncommons, and we get my Bumblebee. I think the Bumblebee is going to sell great.
Same, yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that, but I would just kind of keep that in mind. If you're thinking about building a royalty set, get those higher rarity ones early.
Yep.
And it worked out for me, so that's kind of why I'm showing it, because the prices have changed.
And that seems to be the new trend over the last couple of sets is epics generally do not go down over time.
No, but you're going to see these commons, uncommons.
Those will plummet, yeah.
Plummet.
Yep.
Like plummet. I mean, from 50, 70, 80 cents a card to a dime a card, it adds up when you buy 20.
When you have to buy 20 of them, it's exactly right. You could be talking $10, $15 or something like that.
Early on were more like 12, 13. Some of them were closer to 17, 18. Absolutely. So some of these I got, the same price they are now, but some I got a little bit better. So it's an early strategy, just kind of.
So let me ask you this, Mark, because I think I mentioned this on one show or in Discord at some point. I'm in a tough spot with Nintendo, or not Nintendo, Nickelodeon. I wish it was Nintendo, where I had I have the common, uncommon, and rare. I don't have the epics. So I'm at the point where do I buy the 15 epics or 10 epics or whatever it is?
I think it's a dozen.
A dozen, and that put in $150. To fill out this royalty set, or do I just cut my losses and be like, I'm just going to sell everything? Because I've already waited so long where the pricing on the common, uncommon, and rare have kind of come down.
Ooh, what I would do there, and let's just really quick. Let's just take a look at the what you're gonna get, because
Yeah.
I think this.
And I think that's a good one. That's a good royalty.
I think this is great.
Yeah.
He's holding the Nickelodeon blimp. Everybody loves the blimp. He's
Right.
getting slimed,
Yep.
and people collect Freddy.
Yep.
That looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big set, so I don't know how many of these are going to be completed.
True.
Let's take a look. You have how many?
I have
Epics?
everything
You
but
just-
everything but
the
epic.
epics? So
Yeah.
you're going to need 12
That's $15 a pop.
at $15 a pop.
So I'd basically be dropping $180 to fill out this royalty set. I'm confident I could sell that for at least $180, but is the juice worth the squeeze?
Wow.
Yeah.
a
I
good
boned
question,
myself.
man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got boned.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Guys, what would you do? I think you should. And the reason I'm thinking that is I think this might be more rare than you think.
Yeah.
And I think there's something about the royalty set that's going to be hot. I could be wrong, but if Ember's selling for like 300 a pop, I think that could be 300-400 a pop, no problem, right?
You're not wrong. And maybe I need
Is comparing it to Ember, would that be a fair comparison, or my
perhaps maybe I need to stop looking at it as spending $180 at once and instead kind of like pick up one sparingly as like I see like a price dip or something like that.
Yeah, and maybe that's a little tough. Like 220 for Ember, so maybe it won't. You're spending 180 to complete this set.
Yep.
Because that's about, I spent a little bit less than that because I did have several epics in my packs, but I spent a lot on packs. So that's
I did
where
too.
I got screwed on
Nickelodeon.
So
So,
that's why I
yeah.
just filled it out. But I had all the epics.
Like I think I bought like 6 premium packs, so I'm already in the hole.
Yeah, that's tough.
So do I dig
man.
myself deeper to get more money back? Is what I'm saying.
That's tough.
This is my conundrum. This is the life I live.
I don't know, but you know what? Make your decision soon because the prices of the other NFTs are gonna just fall off. Like once the redeemables.
You're
happen.
right. Yeah.
So you have to make.
I feel like I've already kind of gotten to the point now where I can't sell this stuff because I've already lost so much value.
Yeah,
on it, where have to buy.
I would see this next drop, see what happens, and make your decision off that. If you don't, if you have something like just mediocre to sell, like instead of even worrying about that fucking set, just go rebuild this one. And be like, fuck it. Like
Okay, that's a fair
I missed
fair way of
out
looking
on
at it.
Batman. I'm just gonna do the next one.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
rough.
I can't miss out on Batman. I love Batman too much.
Yeah, no, man, you are Batman.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we have well, let's talk about Mars. Can we talk about Mars, guys?
I'd love it. This is what I look forward to.
Oh,
This is
wait,
what gets
wait.
me out of
We
my twin
have
bed
to,
every morning.
Oh, wait. Let's wax eloquently about Mars, guys. Waxing eloquently. Is it waxing eloquently or wax eloquently?
I don't know. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Whatever I want it to be.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's bring up Mars. Oh, Jesus, should have signed in earlier. My bad.
That's all right.
Maybe I'm already signed in. And then we'll talk about the Mars prices. So, what is Mars? So Mars is.
Well, that's the existential question.
Yeah, right.
What is Mars? It's a collection of gas and matter.
Hey, if you're
Dust.
if you're a real science buff, you all know Venus is where it's at. But let's talk about Mars. So we have this play to earn game Mars. You mine Marisha token, and we were talking about the Babblex stuff. We'll talk about that, how it ties into this. And you can buy things with this token. What they added is you can stake. You can stake this token to earn more token. Any one of these resources, which I threw some cheap stuff in here to earn some resources. And you could earn more NFTs. And that's where the majority of the money is, because people want to earn more NFTs to sell. Now, what kind of happened is they're going to distribute 5 NFTs per hour from the staking pool. And they're gold, they're dark matter, and stuff like that. What that did is really add pretty much 100 sales to Atomic Hub every day. You know what I mean? Because people aren't really holding on to these.
I sold
winning.
all mine. Like last
All right?
week, yeah.
So this used to be,
Wow.
these used to be $50 things, right? So these are just, the price is just collapsing right now, guys.
Interesting.
It's happening now. And full disclosure, I got rid of a third of my Mars power last month. I was gonna get rid of a third of it this month, and prices are just collapsing on me. So we're gonna do that.
Hopefully, if you still have your stuff, you're in it for the long haul because you can't sell now and basically get half your money back and stuff.
Well, the thing is, I didn't spend much to begin with.
Not you, the general you.
Yeah. So other people might be a little bit different, but prices are collapsing. So there's kind of a couple different reasons. Yeah, it's all those other ones getting out here and calling it to making it kind of go down. The other one is, have you heard of the brawlers? Blockchain brawlers?
I mean, we talked about it briefly. I still don't know exactly.
So how to play to earn games work, guys. It's really, you need to attract the people. So Blockchain Brawlers is a Wax studio game.
Okay.
So, you know, it is somehow related to Wax. I'm unsure exactly the ties. I'll have to do more research on that. But they're getting a lot of publicity. They're getting a lot of advertisement. They're getting a lot of hype. So people are, I think, leaving these other games for this. Because...
What is the game? Like, what? Do you know?
It's a play-to-earn game. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but I think you buy these.
It's like that was a clear rip-off of Macho Man. Right there.
Yeah. You know, all this stuff is super expensive now, but I think you're losing a lot of the high-end people. They're moving over here. So.
Okay.
This is where it's going. Jeff wants me to hear. Jeff, I will get a haircut. This is my hockey cut.
I think you look great, Mark.
So
you could use a trim, but I wouldn't.
I'm kind of letting it go long here. So once the hockey playoffs go, maybe I'll go short again. But I'm letting it go. So.
Jeff, you're not even on the show. What do you mean we're trying to look professional?
Yeah, come on here. Give me a break here, man. But going back to colonized Mars. So guys, just the prices have kind of fallen out. So. It's just something, you know, we need to bring up, because if you're hanging on to the long haul, sure. I'm still going to try to get rid of a third of my collection. That was kind of the plan. I didn't really want to hang on to it for much longer.
So are you still planning on getting rid of everything once all of your staking is done?
No, I want to hold on to about 800 collection strength left.
And then what?
And then I'll just
where it
let
goes
that
from there?
hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to sell all my gold,
Gotcha.
really, and just hang on to everything else.
Gotcha. Okay.
And just kind of let that ride out. And I was going to use this to buy other Funkos and stuff, but the price has gotten so bad.
You can't do it now.
Things are changing, so it's just kind of keep an eye on that. And I think it's tough. I mean, we're going to have the new release, a new mission release, where you could buy crates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's going to save the prices. I just don't know.
Well, it will certainly not renew interest, but it'll give something else for people to do.
Absolutely. It happens every time where everyone's like, oh, we could use this to buy these crates. These crates are going to be worth something. People will buy them. Yeah, I want in again. So maybe you're just waiting for the cycle. It'll go back up again. Or maybe this is kind of the beginning of the end.
Could be.
So just be careful. Don't overextend yourself.
Surely they had to have known that this would be like a side effect of putting more NFTs out.
Yeah, like to say at the beginning of the end, that's way premature. I mean, this game's pretty.
It's a little dramatic, but
it is way dramatic. Yeah. Like I'm getting way ahead of myself here. I mean, it really is. But it's just not a. It seems like other games will take it over, and then another game will take this over. Another game will take that over. Do you kind of see what I mean? Everyone's going to move to the next.
But that's important. You have to be versatile. You can't be stuck on one thing for too long. Otherwise, you're just going to go down with the ship if you're not careful.
It's also kind of a pyramid scheme-ish. So just kind of throwing that out there. You know.
Don't worry about me, Mark. I'm driving a Corvette. I'm doing just fine for myself.
Just be careful. That's all I'm saying with this sort of stuff. So speaking of Corvette, how's the premium Corvette?
Yeah. I wish I would have pulled that one. I did not.
Yeah, so do I. Only $65.
It's not bad.
Wow.
I'm kind of surprised at the other legendary prices. I mean, your S2000s are looking pretty good.
Wow, the S2000.
That's gone up. But like the other two that we have, the Aristorat and the Otto.
They're looking terrible, guys.
Yeah.
They're looking terrible.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's Series 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
$30.
I mean, I've never seen one this low.
How bad is that car?
Yeah. Do people just not care about custom auto? The only auto I know is from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And he was a cool dude.
I don't understand. I'll have to look into that. That's so cheap. Jeez.
Like, if you're going to get into any redeemable, I mean, granted, I know dog shit about what Hot Wheels are sought after. But come on. I mean, $32 for
you can have a number
a limited redeemable?
A number to 1500 auto.
I don't.
Okay. See? This is why I want to sell my Mars shit. Right there. I would have bought that right away, but nothing's selling.
You want me to buy one for you, Mark? You know, a bridge loan? I got enough wax.
No, I want to do my own.
Okay.
I want to do my own. I'm just curious. Am I even close to the lowest solidity? Yeah.
You're right there. You're right in the ballpark.
I'm in the ballpark, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I think that's a good buy.
That's interesting. Well, can you look at the what the other one is? The Aristorat? I think it was on that page. It was like $35, $40 or something like that.
Price, give me the lowest.
Aristorat, $40.
$40.
So
pick two of them up for $70.
I mean,
man.
If I were a bolder man than I am now, I'd sweep the floor on some of those. For 32, how much lower can that go? $32, Mark.
How's that not a $60 car at least?
How is it not a $60 car is right?
At least. Is it that bad? I mean, I don't get it. All right. I like the flames on it and everything.
Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
I'll take a hard look at that.
I've been called worse. You know?
Well, all your nicknames in high school. I didn't want to know.
That was one of them. Oh, little Bobby Witt Jr. Good for whoever pulled that one. Got it graded.
Oh no.
Almost a blackjack.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, I see. Arid label. Well,
10 autograph.
Bobby Witt Jr. is the Charizard prospect of the Kansas City Royals. He's the #1 prospect in baseball.
Is he really?
Oh yeah.
Well, we have some top Sapphire baseball coming.
I'm jacked up for that one, Mark.
If we pull the right card, let me tell you.
If I pull Luis Robert, I know a guy that's gonna get it. And Andrew Vaughn, big White Sox guy. You a big White Sox guy, Mark? You're a Cubs guy.
I'm a Cubs. Well, I like them both, to be honest. And, you know,
I don't root against anybody except for the Cardinals.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's take a quick update on Bobblex. Right?
Yeah, that's exciting.
So they gave an announcement on their Discord. And I'm just gonna read through it because, you know, here you go. Just check it out. This is their check marks for what they've done. This is their roadmap. Exchange any card for its value in Satoshi. Or no, this is the French roadmap. Let's get the.
That's all right. It's.
Oh no, the bottom one's the American one. You can read it right here. So this is what they did in the. Well, let's take a look at the both. It probably helps, right? The French part. They can exchange any card for Satoshi. Great. On a complete family of 7 to receive a plexiglass frame. Okay. Exchange a complete family for Bobblex Special Collections 20 centimeters. So exchange and own.
One, yeah.
Exchange and own. So there's the difference. And exchange a complete collection of 49 cards for the 60 centimeter one. Surprise is in store for those who keep their blisters closed. We got one coming. He's worth it. Andrew Buddy's worth it. The number of cards will allow acquire tokens of Vincent Fodemare.
Will allow to acquire the token. What?
Yes. So that's why I wanted to kind of talk Mars. There's that Mars token. That's what I think this token's going to be, a secondary like crypto thing. That's what I think. I don't know for sure. But that seems to play. That seems what everyone is doing.
Do you have any packs left?
What's behind you?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I got one for each of us. So we're gonna be invited to that yacht party.
Is that what the tokens are for?
No, it's gonna be double.
It's like getting on a bus. You have to get on the boat.
There are 5 secret cards with 10,000 euro. That's not us. Proceeds from a special sale of NFT collection will be donated to all blister collectors. So that's interesting. Like you're gonna get a proceed of the sale. Sure. Okay, so here's the U.S. part. This is most of us. I think we bought the world one, but the U.S. cards. You guys bought the U.S. card, so even if you know you're not U.S. 2 blisters, you get 1 free. Way to go. I did well. Exchange any card for its value in Satoshi. I didn't realize how you do that, but apparently there's a way to do that. They're saying yes. Okay. And we'll go to the next one. What is it?
Buy a complete family.
Buy a complete family of 7 cards, receive a Bobblex Special Collector 20 centimeter. So that's what I think a lot of us want. And they give a check mark. I don't know how to do this.
Didn't you have to email someone? Email on customer service, which is you.
Yeah, well, I'll tell them what I fucking think. Exchange the complete collection of 49 cards for a 60 centimeter Bobblex. A surprise is in store for those who keep their blisters closed. I got 3 of them back there. The number of cards will allow to acquire the tokens of Vincent Fodemare. So I think that's more again like that Mars token bullshit. So there are 5 secret cards worth 1 Bitcoin. An advertising campaign is financed by the artist to increase the value of the cards. Neat.
That is neat.
But here we go. Sold out U.S. cards. They did that. U.S. booster distribution chart. They didn't do that yet. collection in the collection. U.S. added potion cards identical to NFT potions. Those who have already received cards and they kept the cards and kept their cards will receive packs for free. There will be 1,000 special potion cards.
Huh.
I don't understand.
They're losing me. It's maybe some of this is lost in translation.
Okay, Bitcoin Discovery card. There's been 0, so it's like, all right. Come on, man. What the fuck's going on here? I don't believe your distribution, and none of these being open.
Yeah.
I just don't buy it. But maybe, dude. But it sounds like you're gonna give them the friends. We'll see. Drawing with card codes 1 time per week with a 500 euro prize. So they're gonna draw some
Like
card
codes at the bottom of the card.
Yeah. So I'm a little concerned about the Bitcoin Discovery card not being one because I know tons have been opened. So I'm kind of surprised by that.
I don't know.
So I don't, who knows what's going on? But join the Discord. You want to join the Discord? But stuff like that, I see that. Something's going on maybe. But maybe a ton of people have unopened stuff. Maybe. I'd be surprised those 0. I just would.
I would be absolutely surprised.
Especially if they're sold out. But maybe someone bought a whole ton and they're sitting on them. There's the fact that could be that could be a thing. Maybe I should back off a little bit. Someone bought $100,000 worth and didn't open a single fucking one. There's something to be said about that. So.
Someone in Discord got it. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that there are a lot of people that have a lot of these packs.
Yeah, so maybe there is that. So maybe I should kind of, maybe I'm really 0. I'd just be surprised. But it's possible. It really is. So now I'm kind of thinking of it. Maybe there are a handful of people who spend a ton of money. And they're kind of fucking screwing over the odds for everybody else.
Perhaps so.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Makes sense dollars and cents wise. But besides that, I don't know what to think. I want the statue, right?
We all do, yeah. I mean, I haven't really put any money into some of the stuff that I need to fill out the set, but if the price is right, I still need to fill out a couple of things. But that's the reason we bought the packs, is we wanted those little statues.
Yeah, but my understanding is there's going to be some sort of game, like a play-to-earn game. So that's why I think this Vincent token will go to the play-to-earn game, kind of like Colonize Mars.
Interesting.
So we're going to see Colonize Mars go down, maybe Vincent will go up, or one will rise in their place, right?
Well, so Bro Electors brings up a point, like, can you do anything with the codes right now? I don't think so.
I thought you could change them in for the Satoshi.
Right now you can?
That's what they said, but I don't know how to
do that.
Okay,
so let me ask you this then, and I don't know if this is a question you can answer. If you want to redeem a family of 7 for the statue, does it matter what the codes are? You're just sending the cards in. Does it matter?
I think that's how they verify the 7, is you must enter these 7 codes. We back?
Yeah, we're back. All right. And that's why we sell packs, is to, we need to hire an audio technician.
And that is the meaning of life.
That's the meaning of life.
But there you go. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. We lost volume for a second. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I think it's just kind of hang and hold on. See what happens,
It is concerning the lack of concrete information. I'll be honest with you.
But hey, they're great fucking cards. Yep. They look like $1 million. Yep. So he did a good job. Yep. And they're suspended for now, so I think that's kind of a good sign for what we're dealing with. And here you go.
We'll see.
They upped it. But it's cool. And it's a cool project. It's cool cards, and we'll see where it goes. So we'll just keep you updated, guys, because we don't want people to get screwed. There you go.
No one wants to get screwed. Well, some people do.
Yeah, but this Mars stuff, I don't know, man. I wouldn't hang around too long.
Nope. I think I'm gonna buy that auto right now, Mark.
Are you gonna buy the auto?
$32.
$32, I'd buy it.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Are you kidding me?
I got the wax. I got the tools. I got the talent.
I'd do it.
$32.
I'd do it. There's so much hate in the Discord. Hot Wheels Discord about it. It's the NFT thing, guys, and I think this is just kind of
bunch of old people yelling at clouds.
Well, this is not that. These redeemables make it different. We're not buying just the NFT. You get the redeemable out of it, and kind of move on to that.
People keep going. You should just yell at them.
Yell at them.
Yeah.
Okay,
They'll know.
They'll know. But yeah, as always, there's the recap on YouTube. And guys, give a follow. All those things. Always check us out. Subscribe on YouTube, all that stuff. And we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. And Doug will be back once everything's back in order.
Yep.
And, we'll have the big interview with Tanner next week.
I'm pumped
about. I think it's gonna be an awesome thing, and
yeah,
maybe it's better. It's closer to the Kickstarter. Who cares? It's with timing with the auction. I mean, really, whatever.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it'll be cool, and just hear more about that going out, and look like a kind of a fun week maybe coming up next week, because this week was slow.
Very slow.
I need more action. I need more action.
You've always been a guy that wants to be in the middle of the action market. Yeah, that's the book on you.
I'm the action man. All right, guys. That's all I got, Matt. And as we always say, to end the show is
pull the big one.
All right, peace, guys. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week, and we will see you Friday. Be pumped up. Be ready to go. Peace. Have a good